Hello everyone, my name is Mayank. Welcome back to our channel. Today we will start with the first video of AWS playlist. So in this video we will learn about the basics of cloud computing. So let's begin with the video. These are the contents of the video that I will discuss. Introduction to cloud. Why cloud? Like why cloud means that what was the scenario before the introduction of cloud in the market. Different types of deployment models, different cloud providers. Like I have mentioned AWS in the description bar, but there are many another cloud providers also. And why AWS? I have said you that this playlist will directly belong to AWS. Why I'm preferring AWS as compared to other cloud providers? I will mention that points also. So let's begin. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing is the on-demand availability of computer system resources, especially data storage and computing power, without direct active management of by the user. The user is like the startup, the businessman, or us that we are using AWS and other things. Cloud computing is the on-demand availability. What is meant by on-demand? Like if I demand a chocolate right now and chocolate arises like this on demand, yeah, definitely you can relate this with this with that concept. Like there's a company the company has around 5% traffic per day. Let's assume that, and suddenly on one day there is a 20% coming on a particular day, so there is a rise of 15. So you have to store the particular data of 15%. Suddenly there is an emergency for company A, so that is mentioned as on demand. So moving on to the, it is a delivery of computing services including server storage, databases, networking, software analytics, and intelligence. The cloud computing softwares like AWS provide you all the analytics and intelligence bases, the networking across the regions. You can store data as per you require. It is all depend how you use the data, how much time your storage is going directly. So why we need cloud? What was the scenarios earlier before the introduction of cloud? Cost of servers, like in the previous years, you have to manage the physical layers of the hardware. You have to buy them. If I have hired 5 employees and I have given them 5 computers, but later on, if I hired 100 uh, employees, but can I give 100 computers to each one of them? That will be little difficult. Not little, it's much difficult. So cloud will help us in that way. It provides virtual servers that we cannot physically touch. You know, you are using cloud daily in daily life also. Like you have Google Drive. It's a particular storage that is not stored in the laptop or in a mobile hard disk. It is just stored in the actual cloud servers. High traffic, which I have given example also. Like if a company A has 5% per day, but suddenly there is a rise in traffic, so it will directly affect the income of particular website or any other e-commerce thing. Examples, all about example. Virtualization. What you meant by virtualization? Virtualization is if you have read the concept of arrays, you have 0 to 9 bars. So if you use 6, around 6, the 3 will be wasted. So what to do in that scenario? Like in cloud, you have to pay only to that you have used, not furthermore. So you can directly give the 3 remaining to the cloud itself and you don't have to pay for it. Data security. Before introduction of cloud, there was a data insecurity. Like their data is stored in the files and all the hard disks all around, hardware basically. So high risk of physical disaster in some areas, like there is a flood and all files are interrupted, the data is lost. So cloud provides benefit to that also. So there are some features of cloud computing I want to discuss. Resource pooling, like startup A and startup B have startup A needs around 20 GB, okay, and startup B needs around 5 GB. If the startup A had used around 12 GB, that 8 GB remaining can be accessed by startup B. That is resource pooling, you know, carpooling. You can relate with that. On-demand self-service, I have already discussed. Directly in the case of emergency, you can access the resources provided by AWS. Easy maintenance. You can you don't have to maintain the servers, hardware servers. All the servers are in virtual mode, so it is very easy to maintain. Large network access, as you can contain buckets, not buckets, instances in different regions. Like Asia has Mumbai, Tokyo. You can directly access and coordinate with each other. Availability, there is easy availability. You just have to create servers and the databases S3 buckets will be created. We will discuss this S3 EBS and all the EC2 instances that I am saying in later video. Automatic system, that is automatically we are doing this. Economical, yes, this is economical also. If you say that let's go with the 9 point. Pay as you go. Pay as you go means here, if you hired two services, you have to pay for two services, not more than that, with a limited time period. जितना आपने करा आप उतने के लिए पे करेंगे. Measured service is the proper analytics given by the AWS account and other cloud providers, that how much you have used, how much you have not used. So these are the things comes in the measured service. Let's move to different type of deployment models. This is very important. A private cloud, by name you can say private is led to privacy. So if a company named A have account details, so can you share your account details with me? Obviously not. So we will provide a private cloud to them. Like they have the security concerns. If a company have a high security concerns, the private cloud is the best option. As compared to public cloud is like publicly accessed by all by internet. By name also you can just public is like you can the data you have in the cloud can be accessed by each and every person via internet. This is managed by third party provider. Third party provider here means AWS, GCP, Google Cloud, and many things. So private is like dedicated to a single user organization, as I mentioned. Hybrid, now moving to the hybrid means both. Like in hybrid you can you can use private as well as public. So in which application are running on a combine, I can tell you via image also. Like yeah, this public out, three users are directly accessed within a cloud, so they are using this via internet. Private cloud, you can here see a lock. If you can see here, this went to privacy, so they can directly access this without any security concerns. Hybrid clouds, if a company named A have data of followers, they want to show this publicly, but have their account details also, that is a privacy concern to them. They can do together, like they have can hire public and private cloud, which is known as hybrid cloud. Community cloud is like two cloud providers sharing their resources to provide. You can relate that to hospitals are there. If the number of beds of hospital A is less, the B they will share with the B, that B will contact their patient. Let's moving to different cloud providers. In today's scenario, Amazon Web Services is the oldest one and my favorite too. And with that, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, and many more like Alibaba, Oracle, IBM Cloud. But why AWS is most preferable? AWS is the oldest player in the market. Availability zones of AWS is highest as compared to other cloud providers. Ease of use, you can easily use. There are many resources and services provided to them and very at low price. Customers are charged only for the resources they consume, such as the amount of time of a service is used. This is the main thing I am telling about from the beginning of the video. So, AWS and Microsoft Azure is also coming into the game. Like some people believe that Microsoft has its own operating system, Windows. So, if you say I use Redmi mobile, so let's go for the headphones of the same brand. Directly, the mindset of the companies are like if the Microsoft has Azure and Microsoft also Windows, so they use Azure having the same company. So that's all about the basics of cloud computing, and I guess you enjoyed this video. Be with us, and furthermore, we will give more content to this playlist. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share, and comment.